Well, good thing I can edit that out. Clip. Welcome back to season 2, right? Welcome back to season 2.
And we're here.
Actually, that's the intro. Welcome back to season 2 of Game Day Debates. It's been a while. Been a ride. Got a new host here. Or co-host, not host. Host here. Liv.
Hey.
So we're just kind of, this is the, obviously you can see we're watching the draft. We're kind of going to go through what we think is going to happen. Watch the first, I would say, 10, 15 picks. See where we're at. And kind of go from there. But I don't like the 4 people that are on the TV, by the way. So.
Yeah, no, not into this.
But obviously, we can start going into it a little bit. Obviously, the draft coming up. I think the Titans are probably on the clock right now, I assume. Mm-hmm. If not, they're about to be, but we all know.
They're close.
I mean, it's 4, 3, 2, 1. Commissioner's coming out, about to say he's on the clock. We all know where this pick is going. We really don't got to talk about it much. I mean, they might as well just go. And Roger Goodell is in a bike.
Dude,
okay. He's getting booed. He's getting booed. We all know it's going to be Cam Ward. There's no doubt. They said it 2 days ago.
Not exciting, dude.
It's been made since then. Now, but like, I mean, they could go with someone.
I guess so.
No, they're not. I thought they would go with Abdul Carter. But
no, I get it. No. For a while, I thought that too. But there was that clip. Did you see that clip of Cam getting interviewed? And they were like, "Who's your favorite running backs in the league?"
Oh yeah, and then
said Tyjae Spears, and
Tony Pollard. They asked for his favorite receivers. He said fucking like, Tyler Boykin.
And Calvin Ridley.
And I'm like, dude. I mean, yeah, he's inevitably. Yeah. We're gonna say that he's gonna go 1. I would say put your money on it.
Yeah, if you're betting right now.
But we all know it's going there.
No, 1,000%.
But with number 2, I think it's going to be a little bit different.
You think so? What do you think?
I don't know. It's going to. I think it's going to be one of the Colorado boys. Okay. He's very interested in this draft, but yeah, I think it's going to be one of the Colorado boys for sure. It's going to be Travis or Shedeur.
Okay, for sure.
I just don't know if they're going to go quarterback or not.
Yeah. No, I get it. I don't think they're going to go QB. Honestly, I could see him. I could see him passing and trying to hit a. What, a Kenny Pickett year?
No, I don't know what they're gonna do. I just think that
the Kenny Pickett year
would be probably smart to just go with Shedeur, just have a QB, but I don't know.
I mean, that's probably true. I don't know. I also don't see a world in which Deion is happy about Shedeur going to
Cleveland. Yep. 100%. You know, and that's what it's going to come down to. That's exactly what it's going to come down to.
Like, he's been so vocal about how he wants to make sure that he goes to an organization that's going to develop him, you know? And we know that Cleveland is not the place.
Oh, no. They're not happy about it. They don't want it to happen.
No.
They won't ever let it happen, most likely.
I don't think so.
No sponsorship. But if you know the cup, you know where it's at.
Block that off.
Come on, give me a sponsor.
Block that off.
But we'll see. Yeah. I do think it's going to be the Shedeur or Travis, though.
No, I get that. Honestly, I went Abdul Carter here. I know that's kind of it's a hot take, but I really think that I'm trying to think Abdul Carter, Myles Garrett. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, I get that. Yeah.
Like I feel like their offense is so bad at this point. I would lean into that defensive pull.
Yeah, and I agree with that. And hey, good one. But that's where I got the Giants taking him at 3rd.
Hey, all right,
Giants are going to take Abdul Carter. They're going to see why Cam Ward and Shedeur Sanders are both off the board. They're not going to take a chance on another quarterback. They're not going to want to do that because they're going to think, oh, best 2 quarterbacks, and everyone's head is off the board. In my opinion, neither one of them the best quarterback. It's Jackson fucking Dart, but that's a hot take.
Yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get to the Jackson Dart plays.
Yeah, we'll get to the Jackson Dart plays later with New Orleans. But we'll get there in a second. I had the Giants actually taking Abdul Carter. I believe he is the best player in the draft.
Okay.
I agree with the same thing you said. He's like Myles Garrett. He has that speed that you can't deny.
And he's
ran
explosive.
Pretty fucking quick, yeah. And he played great at Penn State. I mean, he wore number 11. You know what that means.
Hey, you know what that means. I think people. I do see the possibility of him falling a little bit. Not much, but outside of pick 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
I see that because he was dealing with some injury stuff.
I just can't see him going out of top 5.
But no, definitely not. But I could see him falling to 4 or 5.
Okay.
But
so who you got Giants taking then? If you
I
already
got-
have him, I'm assuming you have Shador going there.
No, actually,
Oh.
I've got Shador falling quite a bit, and
Okay, so
that's
who do you
maybe
got?
my hottest take.
Okay, so who do you got 3?
I think Travis Hunter is going to go to the Giants.
Okay.
I'm trying to think about a world in which Russell Wilson is a feasible starter.
Yeah.
Right, because I really do believe I don't think they would have brought in him and Jameis and then draft a QB this year. I think they want to hold. I
get that.
I mean, if it were me, I would hold this year, in my opinion, with the number 3 pick.
And Titans are on the clock, just so we know.
Oh hell yeah, no, but if it were me, I would probably hold. So yeah, I don't know. I just see them. I see them taking Travis Hunter because I'm trying to imagine fucking. Yeah, it doesn't
No,
stay.
I thought I could move it.
No, I was trying to tell you.
It's good.
No, but I think that Travis Hunter goes to the Giants here. I really do because I'm thinking about a world in where Russell Wilson is a serviceable starting QB, and in that world, I think him to Travis Hunter on the offensive side would be pretty insane.
Yeah, I could see that.
And the Giants have defensive pieces. I mean, they have Kayvon Thibodeau, and they've got some small defensive pieces.
I get that, but I say that, and I can agree with that. It's just that I don't see Shador falling, but that's where the hot take comes in. That's where but I can also see him going further down. It just depends.
Yeah,
but
no,
I just see
for sure
for some reason Abdul Carter going to the Giants and pairing up with Kayvon Thibodeau.
No, I
can't
get
say
it.
His last name right.
No,
sorry.
His last name's crazy.
But I see them two pairing up very well.
Yeah.
And them being the two edges, just like you mentioned with Myles Garrett. It's the same thing, just younger.
Sexy Dexy's out there.
Sexy Dex. You got a defensive line that makes me think about the Niners. I don't. Sorry. Sorry, the fans hate the Niners. I get it. But I just see a great defensive line. You add Abdul Carter there. I don't think you go get Travis Hunter. I know, in my opinion, Travis Hunter is a great player. Don't get me wrong. Plays both sides of the ball. Yeah. The Giants don't need that player right now. They don't need someone that is going to play both sides of the ball. They need someone that's going to play that position and that position only and stick with that. And be that good. So that's why I say Abdul, but I can see the Travis Hunter.
Yeah, I see that too. You know, they're really. I just feel like the Giants are in such a state of rebuild that I feel like they could take anybody. You know what I mean? They need playmakers.
Yeah,
so I feel like they could take a playmaker on either side of the ball, you could have both with Travis Hunter. So
I get that.
You know, Patriots are kind of in the same boat too. I won't lie. They really
and
need.
That's
they
where
need
I have
big
Travis
help.
Hunter goes.
There you go. Okay.
Because I think he plays corner for a little bit longer. I think he does what kind of Deion did in the very beginning of the season. Is that Deion played a little bit of receiver in the very beginning of his years with Dallas, or with Atlanta and then Dallas as well. That he played a little bit of receiver, and then you see that full switch to DB. And I think that's what you're going to see with Travis Hunter is the same thing. You're going to see him go from something that's just maybe a receiver a little bit here and there, just in some packages like that Kyle Shanahan offense where you have just weapons and knives and you don't have
Mike McDaniel type shit.
Yes, Mike McDaniel, fucking Sean McVay, Andy Reid, all those little weapon gadget players.
Where did Mike McDaniel get his fucking traits from?
Exactly.
So.
That's what I'm saying. But I just see that player in him, and then I see him finally. His fourth, fifth year, he's just a bona fide stud at corner.
For sure.
I think you pair him up with Christian Gonzalez, you got two lockdown corners I don't think anyone's touching.
No, and I get that for real, because I can't really think about a wide receiver that's going to be able to, Jettas could probably bust out of that, but...
I just wanted to make sure.
For sure, but, yeah, I have the Patriots doing something a little bit different. I have them taking Will Campbell.
Okay, offensive tackle.
Yeah,
Kevin Drake made that help. Okay.
He needs it, right? And so I think that you really need to. If you're the Patriots, you got your guy, right? But I think you've got to funnel in resources to protect that guy. And so I could see them going offensive tackle here because again, I think that with look at what Drake May did towards the end of last year with people like Kayshon Boutte, he was able to elevate players that. Mac Jones wasn't able to elevate.
Oh, no,
obviously not. Jacoby Brissett wasn't elevated.
I hate Mac Jones, and the fact that he's a backup quarterback really makes me unhappy. We went from having Mr. fucking Pasternaut to fucking mac and cheese over here.
You had Sam Darnold for a minute too.
I'd rather have fuck that. Sam Darnold's ass. Fuck him. Fuck him in Seattle.
Oh shit. I have him going with Will Campbell. I have him going with Will Campbell here. I think he's the best offensive tackle.
I can see that. And he is the best offensive tackle.
People are worried about his arms.
Yeah,
people are really worried about his arm length.
He is shoulder, but he doesn't really give up any sacks. He doesn't get hold. He doesn't have any mini penalties.
No,
he's probably the best offensive tackle, or it's the one out of Mizzou, to be honest with you. It's one of those two, and it's one of those two are probably the best two to go with, and I feel like either one you go with, you still got a good tackle.
Yeah, I don't think you're losing either way, right? I think it's just, they're both tackles. They're both solid, serviceable tackles. You're going to be able to put them in probably week 1 and get good play.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So that's what I got for the Pats.
Who you got for the Jags?
I have the Jags taking Mason Graham on D tackle.
Oh, okay. I didn't even put him down.
Yeah.
To be honest with you. I don't think he'd make it. Okay.
I haven't making the cut because I think that I think he was strong, and I think again with the Jags, I think I don't know. I feel like the Jags are another one of those teams that just needs some help everywhere. Yeah. A little bit of everywhere. They got T-Law, but he's been struggling and.
Okay.
But, I don't know. The Jags is a wild card for me. That one's going to surprise me either way.
And this is where the wild card, in my opinion, comes in. This is where the trade.
Word. Here. Okay. I like that.
We got a trade here.
I like that.
Because I think Ashton Jeanty gets picked in this pick.
Hey.
And we say Dallas comes up.
Oh, I like that.
I say Dallas comes up
from
12.
That fires me up.
Dallas comes up from 12.
That fires me up.
They make a move. Cam Benny, I know you're watching.
That fires me
up. They make a move in the draft. They move up from 12 to 5. They give up, I don't know. They give up the 12. They give up probably a second-round pick or something. They give up some picks for that pick, and they get Ashton Jeanty.
Oh, shit, the pick is in.
Oh. Do we really got to think about it? We're talking about Ashton Jeanty going to Dallas. That is my hot take. Dallas finally makes a move.
Dude, and they need it. They need it.
But here comes the kicker.
Okay.
If Dallas doesn't make that move.
Who's kicker?
Here comes the little kicker that I have. And this goes out to our director, from my director, Marissa. Pittsburgh is going to make a trade.
Oh, word. Okay.
And they're going to make a QB splash pick. So.
Hey, I don't hate this either.
And it's one of the two guys. And I still am going to take, and you'll hear it later, is that I'm having New Orleans taking Jackson Dart. So that means I'm not saying Jackson Dart is going to Pittsburgh. I'm saying Jalen Milroe is going to Pittsburgh.
Jalen Milroe.
But I think that Pittsburgh doesn't move. I think that Pittsburgh stays at 21 and they can still get Milroe at 21.
100%.
So that's where
Milroe is 100%.
Milroe is, in my opinion, going to Pittsburgh no matter what. They need a quarterback.
That's crazy.
They need someone they saw something in Justin Fields and they saw something in Russ with that mobility that they have.
Yeah.
What Milroe has is that mobility.
Damn.
He has a decent arm. I don't disrespect Alabama. I really don't.
Real shit. That's my boy.
If you
Tide.
If you have Williams, if he has Williams every year for his life, I think they win one natty at least.
I hear you.
I think Milroe wins one. And again, and like everyone predicted. Cam Ward, first overall pick.
Yeah, okay. Who knew?
Who knew?
Yeah, we don't even really need to talk about this one.
Cam Ward? Yeah, we don't got to talk about that. Everyone knew it since fucking
Stunner at Miami.
Since we knew the Titans were the number 1 pick.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I see a trade being made at 5. I hope it's made. We'll see what happens.
Will Levis punching the air right now.
No, he's probably going home.
Yeah, wow.
Gia's probably all over.
Anyway,
Gia's probably moved on to him. Let's say I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's disrespectful to a woman. But whoa.
What?
Jacksonville just made a trade to number 2.
No shit. Oh,
wow. Okay, I'm
Cleveland
sorry.
Trades the pick to Jacksonville.
But hey, I said Jacksonville was going to make a trade. I just called that. Yeah. But I did say they were going to make a trade.
Dude, that's crazy.
Wow, what did they get out of that? I don't have my phone on me.
I think it was
I got it here. Browns are trading the number 2 overall pick, a 4th overall pick, a fourth round overall pick, and a 6th round pick. The Jacksonville Jaguars, and getting the 5th, a 2nd rounder, a 4th rounder, and the first round of next year. The first. Oh my God.
Holy shit.
That
one's crazy.
Okay, I did call Jacksonville making the trade, but I thought they were going down. I didn't even get to announce that round's pick. We didn't even get to it.
That one's crazy.
This is nuts.
Yeah, this is wild. I did not see this for them.
Wow, what a day to fucking record. what a moment to be alive. I mean, come on.
Dude, this is crazy.
Okay, that throws a lot of things out the way. What is Jacksonville going with here? It says right now the needs is D tackle, wide receiver, corner. Are they
They're
going to
gonna
take
Travis
Hunter?
Hunter.
They're going to take
Travis
Travis
Hunter.
Jacksonville's going to take Travis. Or do they take Abdul?
I don't think so.
Because they need the line. Right now it says best available, Abdul Carter, best fit, Travis
Holy
Hunter.
shit, that trade just happened and we're on the clock, bro. Like, that is just so crazy.
Nuts.
I'm like barely recovered from that. And we're on the clock.
What the fuck? And they're just acting like nothing's happening.
Dude, and nobody's like freaking out.
This cancels out, so they can't
Oh,
hear
word.
it. But like, oh my god, what are we doing, Jacksonville?
That's
I love
crazy.
it. I love this madness.
Fire me up.
It's great.
Fire me up, Jags. I'll take it. This is crazy. This is actually crazy.
You can hit your nicotine if you want.
Oh no, I'm good, dude.
This is crazy. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Stop talking about the Cam Ward shit. We don't care. Like,
bro, we know.
Did Adam Schefter just drop the bomb literally 1 minute ago?
Dude, so then the Browns have the 5th overall pick. So now I'm like, well, listen, I think the Browns.
I know what they're doing.
Okay, what
they're gonna take Shador at 5, but they're gonna get him later and get more draft capital from it.
Yeah.
So instead of taking Shador now and looking like an idiot because Travis Hunter's on the board, they trade down, get more value from it, which I kind of like from the Browns. I respect. Shout out to Ible. That's my brother-in-law.
Hell yeah.
He's a Browns fan. You're gonna get Shador. You're gonna get a quarterback tonight.
Bro. I hope it gets better.
Yeah. He's a big LSU fan.
Oh,
and
word.
So he never really had an NFL team. And so when he picked an NFL team, he picked the worst team, which was the Browns at the time, 0-16 when they went 0-16. And he picked them. So he told me they never can get worse. Can't get worse than 0-16.
I actually love that strategy.
I agree with that, but now he can because there's 18 weeks now. Now he can go 0-17. They can go 0-17.
17 game season.
So I just don't.
Shit.
It's just kind of crazy. I don't know what Jacksonville's going to do. I really think they're going to go with Hunter. I feel like that's what they're going to do. Why would you trade up to do it? I think they have to.
Why would you trade up to the number 2 overall pick?
Abdul is worth that.
He is. He is worth that.
And you might be right about.
I think they're nervous about injury, though. I really could see Abdul falling a little bit here because I think Jacksonville is a team.
Niners, make a deal. I want Abdul. Make a deal with 3.
Bro,
get the Giants. The Giants don't want nobody big right now. They need a QB. They don't need to draft Abdul. I just fucked my whole thing.
This is all fucked. Bro.
We'll move on. We'll move on. We'll go to the Raiders.
We have
to. Raiders. I have Will Campbell being picked there. I know you have him up there on with the Patriots.
They've been working on that O-line.
I don't think the Raiders are going to choose QB just because they have Pete Carroll and he brought Geno back and signed him for a 2-year deal.
For sure.
They're probably going to wait on their Q.
Yeah.
Now, will they draft 2nd round, 3rd round? Maybe they draft like a Quentin Ewers or something.
I could see that.
Or like a Riley Leonard or a Will Howard. I could really see like that. Yeah, they could take someone that's a 3rd, 2nd round pick and
somebody Pete Carroll can develop.
Yeah, develop.
Yeah.
But yeah, I see the Raiders really getting on that offensive line. They just got Brock Bowers last year. They want to build that offense, keep it going. They don't need really a receiver right now.
Got a new center last year.
Yes, they got a new center. They don't need a receiver right now. They still have Jacoby Myers.
Jacoby Myers is still there.
They still Brock Bowers is still a good receiving back. Whatever. They could go running back. But that's where you can have Genty at.
That's where I'm
assuming that's where you're going to – I fucking knew it.
That's where I'm at. I've got Genty going to the Raiders.
Okay.
I see it personally. I think they've got a new center.
I know exactly what you're thinking. Marshawn Lynch. Because it's fucking Pete Carroll.
Yes,
I fucking knew it.
Of course.
He's a big back. He's not big back, but he's a strong back that's going to be a power back. I get it. He breaks tackles.
And he's gonna get a ton of carries. It's gonna be a pound the ground style offense. Like, I see that, and especially taking Geno, an older guy.
Travis Hunter knows he's going next. He's eating fucking candy bars.
Dude, 100%.
But go ahead.
But yeah, it's going to be a pound the ground style offense, especially with an older QB like Geno. I just feel like, you can't always rely on an older guy, right?
I get that.
Like Russ came in and did not cook for Pittsburgh, right? So he started hot and then he got cold.
Which
really quick.
I hated because at that time Fields was
this dude is screaming Travis Hunter, bro.
Which I know. Which I don't understand is that hey guys, what's up? It's okay. We'll just fix it up, and it's okay. But sorry guys, my photographer is not here today, so it's all on everything else.
So we're vibing.
Wait, that does not look right.
I'm gonna turn this just a little bit. It's like in my eyes.
Yeah, I was messing with it too much. Okay, well, I'll probably just edit that out, but it's okay. I'll figure out a way, or just keep it. Okay, Eric Armstead, love him to death. Fuck you, bro.
This
Hold
is
on,
crazy.
here we
The
go.
pick is in, dude.
Oh, fucking hell.
God damn it. Is he Walter Payton? Yeah.
Eric Armstead.
Dude, I think it has to be Hunter here. I really do.
Let's not forget,
I
Abdul
know.
Carter Jr. is the best player in the draft.
And I agree with you. I really do agree with you. But I think the Jags, like I see Travis Hunter in that teal right now, dude.
I mean, they're the best two players in the draft.
1,000%.
It just came. It just the Titans needed a quarterback. So, but you had the best two players on the board. No matter what you go with right here is not bad.
We sent Travis Hunter down there to play with Trevor Lawrence. I'm pretty excited about
that.
that.
But the new coach, it's a new coach.
It is a new coach.
New head coach.
But he cooked in Tampa Bay as the OC.
Yeah.
I mean, he was a good OC.
He's getting Hunter.
I mean, I think he is too. I really do.
Or do they draft the best receiver right now with McMillan?
I don't think
you don't go that high.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't think you trade up to 2 for McMillan.
No. You get Abdul right here.
100%.
Are you going with Hunter?
I'm locking in Hunter.
I'll lock
right
in
here.
Abdul. I'll go opposite.
Okay, word. Yeah, I'm locking in Hunter here. I just think that. Yeah.
Well, right on the pick. I'm gonna give you a little bit of picks here. Fun Flip Friday. We're still gonna come back with that. Don't worry about that Fun Flip Friday. Right now we have the Knicks games on, all that. Fuck everything like that. I'm giving you future bets. Knicks in 6. They won in 6 series. We got Bucks winning in 7, and then we got Lakers winning in 7 as well. Take those 3. Take them to the dome and take them to the bank.
Lakers in 7.
Take those 3, parlay them together, and you're gonna make some money. That's what I have right now.
Oh, we're here.
Jacksonville takes. It got ruined for me. I see who it is. Travis Hunter.
Yeah, here we go.
I can announce it before they can announce it.
Let's go.
But yeah, Travis Hunter. Okay, it makes sense. Obviously.
I like the move.
Damn. Okay, that's interesting. I like it though. Oh fucking hell!
I love this guy, man. I eat it up.
I do too. He's fucking funny.
I love this dude.
I love Travis. He's cool.
He's
gonna be good.
I would have paid money for him.
It's Jalen Ramsey. They just picked their Jalen Ramsey.
I know,
but now he can play receiver. I'm telling you, dude, he's gonna play. I know it's he was coached by him, but I truly think he's like a new Dion.
No, absolutely.
He plays both sides, or like a fucking Charles Woodson.
Crazy, bro. Yeah, he's Charles.
He played both sides too.
It
just
Charles
sucks
Woodson,
that he can't
bro.
be on the Niners.
I know. I was like, I literally
because he's a Niners. He's his Niners' favorite team.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville, I want you to know. Travis Hunter's favorite team is the 49ers, so fuck off.
Just because he plays. Wild. I did not see this. Bro.
We'll see Travis Hunter in a Niners uniform in 5 years. See you later. You get him for 5 years. Good luck, Jacksonville.
Take that shit at the bank.
This
Bro,
motherfucker.
I love it, man. I hate that I love it, but I love it.
Him and his girlfriend. That's fucked up. Don't put that on YouTube. But hey,
put that on YouTube.
But hey, did his girlfriend cheat on him?
I think so, bro.
Well, guess what? Get fucked.
Yeah, well, and fuck that bitch for real. She's crazy.
And guess what? We find out that they're not.
And they're fine.
Yeah, I'm 10 seconds ahead, by the way. So I get to announce it for you. That's why I love being the host. I got privileges, guys. I know Roger. Let's just say that.
Yeah, for sure.
And I have Adam on speed dial.
It's a call-in. Dude, yeah. I love this pick for Jacksonville, honestly.
I mean,
love the
it
aggressive
makes
move.
sense. I mean, it's an aggressive move. You're a new coach. You make a big splash, big move. That's what I would have loved to see with the new GM last year, the Giants.
For sure.
To trade up, make a move, take Jaden.
Yeah.
But listen to your fucking son. It's always on Hard Knocks. Should have listened to him.
You should have listened to him.
But now the Giants are sitting there. They're not. Looks like they're not going to fuck up at all. Abdul Carter's on a plate for them. Abdul Carter is on this silver platter for them. He's not going anywhere else. I know you said Travis is going there. Obviously, Travis off the board.
Travis is not going there.
So I think you take the best player of the pick and you get him at 3.
I think this is too easy for the Giants at this point. I think you're 100% right.
If the GM makes someone else, then his name is not Abdul Carter, and it's not a quarterback, you're fired.
Yeah, I mean, get him out of there before we even get into training camp.
If you say Shador, crazy. That's the only way you get out of it. Oh, fuck. It's New York. It's fucking New York. Big city, big money. Uh-huh. We've been forgetting about this. It's big city, big money.
Big city, big money. It's big city, big money, and also
never mind. Fuck the goddamn Abdul Carter. I know what the GM's doing. You can just give Shador the jersey now. It's gonna be Shador. And then they're gonna post on social media, pick 2 and pick 3. What's up?
Yeah.
Oh wait, and Cam 1, 2, 3. They're all gonna be on the board like that.
No,
dude.
I know, but the Giants pick is already in.
Yeah,
bro.
they picked him.
Haven't even thought about
It's one of two. It's either Abdul or Shedeur.
Well, and they shouldn't think about it.
It should be Abdul. It should. If they want to build that, dude, that defensive line would be sexy. I've said it over and over again. Those 3 combined, Sexy Dex, Kayvon, and fucking Abdul Carter. I really can't think of another better defense line if Abdul stays healthy.
Yeah, no.
If he stays healthy, that is a great defensive line, a great defense. Brian Dable finally builds his identity in that defense with getting that D-line set.
Yeah.
Then next, all he has to build is that next lineup. He's got the D-line. What do you get with the D-line? You get less time for the quarterback to throw the ball. That's what I think the best thing is, to get your front 7 fixed, and then you move back next.
Right. No, I agree with that. 100%.
That's what I've always liked, for instance, for the Niners. I know that's me being biased, but that's what the Niners have always done. They've always done their front 7 and then worry about their DBs. Now, have you won a Super Bowl? Fuck no. Because Patrick Mahomes lives here. Because fuck, if Patrick Mahomes isn't alive, we have 3 Super Bowls in our fucking hand right now. But obviously, that's not a thing.
But Patrick Mahomes.
But I truly believe that, and I think the Niners are going to do the same thing and just kind of rebuild what we have and try to keep as much playful as we can. Try to make it be a playoff contender still, but I still think they take Abdul here or Shedeur. I can see him taking Shedeur. I can see the Giants taking him. Dion probably made that call once that big money agent. New York's in the top 5. New York's the biggest city.
I know. I just don't know about this.
See, they're fucking even posting Dion right now. They're posting Dion right now on the fucking screen. It's foreshadowing Shedeur, which means the Patriots luck out and they get Abdul. Wait a minute. Who did you take the Patriots take?
I had them taking Will Campbell.
Okay, so they're still on the board. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know here. I understand.
I won't if it comes up. I won't tell you.
No, I'm not looking. I understand the thought process, like why it probably could be Shedeur here. That's a very realistic possibility, obviously. But I don't know. If it's Shedeur, I don't really know why you bring in Jameis and Russell.
Well, Brian's happy.
Well, thank God.
It's either he just saw a cheeseburger. Well, I'm saying that. A cheeseburger.
Or he picked up Shedeur.
Isn't that what he was saying on the Hard Knocks? He wanted a fucking cheeseburger or something during the draft last year. Who's on the Hard Knocks this year?
Minnesota?
Oh, okay.
I don't know. That was a guess. There we go.
They were smart.
Okay.
They were smart.
That was a good pick.
Good pick.
That's a good pick.
Wait not to see the...
Is bro wearing a New York Giants chain? Oh, no. Okay.
I thought it was, too. I was like, wait a minute.
I was like,
but his dad wearing a big-ass... Oh, we know where he's signing with the studio.
Yeah,
it's going to Adidas when his dad's wearing a big-ass chain.
Yeah. It says Abdul.
What, is it really?
Yeah.
No way. Okay, he's just goated.
Dude, I like this. I like this pick for them a lot.
It makes sense.
He's an incredible player off the edge. He's explosive on the edge.
Well, I guess I got Cam Ward right, and I got Abdul right. I mean, the Browns are taking Shedeur. The Browns are getting Shedeur. And I hate to say it, Deion, fuck off. He's going to Cleveland.
Man, I really hope not for him, though, for real. I don't think – this is my hot take. Again, I do not think Shedeur goes top 5. I do not believe it. I don't see it.
He's going 5.
I just don't think so. I really don't. While they're getting that next pick, though, who did you have going at 7 to the Jets?
Oh, this is where I have Armand. Offensive tackle Mizzou.
The Jets love to take an offensive tackle,
They need
bro.
one. They need one because they can't keep living with fucking Tyron Smith.
Yeah,
he doesn't play a full season. Who did they get the other?
Olu Fashanu.
Great, he's okay. You need more offensive line. You need more to help that. Or
I've got an interesting poll here.
I personally. They have to take offensive line to help Justin Fields. I'm truly saying right here is that the reason they went and signed Justin Fields is they're going to believe in him for that next 2-3 years and see if they can rock with him. I think Justin Fields does great in the Jets because he's going to be paired back up with Garrett Wilson.
He's back up with this guy, Ohio State.
With this guy, and who else? There's another guy at Ohio State. I'm forgetting.
Oh, shit.
What's his name? I can't think of his name.
Is Michael Thomas out? No, Michael Thomas is in New Orleans.
No.
Shit.
No. What's his name?
What is that guy's name, dude? Oh, damn it. Jets receivers, bro.
No, it's not a receiver. It's the running back. Isn't Breece Hall from? No, he's not.
No, Breece Hall was.
No, I forget who else it was. But I'm gonna be pissed when I figure out who it is. But with Fields with him back, I think Fields is going to be good in the offense. I think it's going to be well. He just needs more protection. And if you get him another offensive tackle, you protect both sides of the ends. You protect him from a guy like Abdul Carter coming from the other side, from the because you're going to play in New York once a year at least. I think they always do. I feel like or sometime at least one in every 3 years or some shit. They always play. So I think you get an offensive tackle to help protect. What do you have going?
So I have kind of an interesting one here. I have a little bit of versatility. I think they take Tyler Warren, tight end.
Why? Like why?
So here's my thought process here is I think again I could see somebody. Why are you mad about it?
He's not even my favorite tight end. Is the problem?
No, and I get it.
Loveland is the best tight end, so you better go with him.
I hear you. I really do. But I think that. But I'm trying to be the Jets GM right now. Okay, and that guy does not have half a brain. All right.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think realistically. I think genuinely, I think that Tyler Warren is strong. I think he could be good for the Jets, and I honestly believe that the Jets. I think I don't know. I would be surprised, in my opinion, to see them go Olu Fashanu and then back-to-back O-line the next year. I know it's a need.
It's a need.
It is a need bad, but I could see them still. I feel like
Pick is in for New England, by the way. But yeah, keep going.
No, I can't remember. I can't remember who's left in free agency in terms of O-line. It's nobody big.
Nobody big, no.
But yeah, where is he, bro?
He's in Texas. It was his kid in Texas.
Yeah, I know, but
like he's not there.
Yeah,
maybe he's on a call. Oh,
bro.
Maybe he's on a call. Maybe he's on a call for the 5th pick. Because right now we're talking about number 4.
I hope not, bro. I do think I really think
I can see that. I can see that the Jets going some versatility there.
And I think that in that way you get somebody that provides a little bit of protection, maybe from somebody off the edge or a corner.
Yeah, I like that tight end. Don't get me wrong. It's just I think there's 3 tight ends in this draft that are very, very strong together, and one of them is Loveland from Michigan.
I mean, he's incredible.
One is Warren from Penn State, and the other one is Luke Lackley from
Luke
Iowa.
Lackley out of Iowa, okay.
And the only reason why I put him in that conversation is
all right.
Is because he's from Iowa.
I get it.
George Kittle. You got Hawkinson. You got
That's tight end university,
it's tight end U.
Yeah,
and he's a good tight end. He's in the top 5 ranking. He's on above. I think there's another guy's above him. I can't remember. I can't think of his name.
I don't know.
But I think he's better than all of them. He's from Iowa.
I still have Loveland going in the first round.
Oh, so you have 2 tight ends in the first round.
I do.
You are nuts for that, but
yeah, it is kind of wild. But I'm gonna
let you say first. Because we're on a commercial. I'll let you say first. Who do you think the Panthers are taking? Because I have a hot take.
Oh, I'm excited about your hot take. I think that the Panthers take Jalen Walker here.
Okay.
At linebacker.
Okay.
I think the Panthers the Panthers is another one of those teams. I feel like I've said this about every fucking team, but like another one of those teams that needs help, right? Like they need, but in the first round last year, obviously they got Bryce Young a couple years ago, but he had a bounce back towards the end of last year. So I honestly like Bryce. I think Bryce is nice. So I think keep him there. And they got Xavier Legette later on, so they got some pieces last year. Jatavion Sanders went there.
I see what you're saying.
Had a tough injury, but dude came back from it. So yeah, I think they go defensive here because I think their defense needs some power. So I think Jalen Walker provides that. He's explosive off the edge.
Now, what I said first on here, and you can see right here, it says right here, is best available. That's all I put.
Yeah,
I put best available. But I'm going to go more in depth with that. Why I say best available is because they literally don't have shit. But I don't think you go quarterback. I think you still build around Bryce. You gave Bryce Young shit.
Yeah.
You traded everyone out and traded all your draft capital out to find Bryce Young and then just go through
and gave him nothing.
So now you have pick 8.
And bro is as tall as me.
You get the best available. Yes, I think I have Jalen Walker down as one of my picks.
Yeah.
I also have Kelvin Banks Jr. as one of my picks as the tackle from Texas. That's because I have Armand going to the Jets. If Armand wasn't available, it's him instead.
I get it.
But I think they go with one of those. Now I'm kind of thinking more of it because you mentioned it. You said Xavier Legette. And then I say in my head, no one else is on that fucking roster. So you go out and get a guy that's 6'5", that runs a 4.5 40, and his name is Tatarion McMillan from Arizona. That dude is fucking fast. He's going to make plays. He's 6'5". He runs a fast 40.
Yeah.
Do I think he's the best receiver? No.
No.
But do I think he's the most explosive, can get you a play? Yes. But that's not who they go with. They go with the MIZ. They stick with MIZ. They go with Missouri boy. He gets drafted at 8. We get Luther Burden getting his name called at number 8.
Shit.
Luther Burden is going to be a Carolina Panther tonight.
Damn,
you can't think of anything else.
crazy.
They need best available.
They do.
They're going to see McMillan. No one gave a shit about McMillan throughout the whole year.
That's so true,
I
man.
guarantee you, no one. A lot of people. I mean,
he went to Arizona. Nobody was watching.
Don't get me wrong. A lot of people probably knew him. A lot of people did probably.
For
I'm
sure,
probably
but
oversaying this. But Luther Burden didn't get as many touches as he should have. He is the playmaker. You give him the ball 7 times a game or more, you're looking at 100 yards and a touchdown probably.
I hear you.
I say Panthers go and get that thing. You take a risk.
I like
that. You don't got anything to lose at this point. You've already went to shit. What's the worst thing you can do? Be worse than what you were and get the first pick next year?
Your fans already fucking hated you last year.
Yes, it doesn't matter. I say you go get I say right now you go get a playmaker and you get someone like Luther. You get someone like Ibuka.
Okay.
But I say you go with Luther at that pick with the Panthers. I think it's a great pick. I think you get an explosive receiver. You get someone that you can make into like a Swiss Army knife and can get little touch passes, or jet sweeps, stuff like that. Get Bryce. Let him get the playmakers the ball. Don't let Bryce hold it for 5-6 seconds again.
The Pats took Will Campbell.
Okay, you're right.
Hell yeah. I like this pick again.
Hunter was off the board.
Right.
So my pick was invalid.
It wasn't going to happen. But
yeah, that's a good pick. It helps Drake May. Drake May protection.
And he needs it.
And he's a great offensive tackle.
He's an incredible tackle. And I think that, I don't know. I think this, if I was Drake May, I'd be electric right now.
I almost fucked up and said, oh, dude, Bill Belichick's going to love this. And North Carolina?
Yep.
But yeah, I truly think the Panthers need to get best available, and I think they need to get a playmaker. They need someone that's going to help them out. And I say you go get that pick. You see what fucking the Bengals have done. You've seen what the Vikings have done when they go out and get a risk at that pick 8 through 10 or whatever, they get that Jamar Chase, that Justin Jefferson. They get that playmaker and then they build around it. You got to get a playmaker to make something to watch.
Yeah.
Right now, I don't want to watch fucking Xavier Legette getting thrown the ball to by fucking 6-foot Bryce Young, Chris Paul looking ass. Like, dude, it's not fun to watch. And
I get it.
And if you want to sell tickets, what the Panthers need to do is sell tickets, because we saw this year and this past year what they did.
God, their fans hated them.
Hated them. They maybe sold out half an arena if they were lucky.
Maybe.
And most of them was from the opposite team. It wasn't even they were rooting for. It wasn't even the Panthers fans. It was teams that would drive out just to go to the game for cheap.
Yeah, it was people that were like, "Oh, I can go see
my team for cheap and go demolish a team."
I can go watch Baker cook in Carolina.
It looked like you fucking put Alabama versus Alabama in northern fucking Mississippi State. Like, the fuck are we doing?
You put community college.
I truly believe that LSU, not LSU, sorry, I apologize, wrong team. Ohio State and Notre Dame could fucking beat the Panthers right now. That team could beat the Panthers right now.
I hate that, bro, but it is true.
They don't have nobody.
It's so true. I love Will Campbell to New England, bro.
Because they did draft a tackle, right? What's his name? I can't think of his name. But he's a good tackle. They have a good tackle. I can't think of his name.
Yeah. Crap. What is that guy's name? Well, they've just missed on so many draft picks recently.
Well, they didn't really have many draft picks to fuck with, because they did it for fucking
true.
DJ Moore. I'm sure they did. Like, what the fuck were you doing?
For DJ Moore,
Panthers,
that's so true.
Offensive.
Like, what was that tight end they missed on bad?
Brock.
Yeah. Tommy Tremble. Yeah, they took Tommy Tremble, I think it was, earlier than I would have taken him.
Colbert. Oh, they did draft, or they did sign a lot of offensive linemen. I forgot about that.
Okay, word. Yeah, they took some in free agency.
Yeah, they took a lot. I forgot. So their offensive line, they've rebuilt.
They have Robert Hunt. They have my dude.
Yeah, I forget. They have a lot of good now, because I remember they signed a good
Robert Hunt. Fuck you to Chris Greer for letting Robert Hunt walk in free agency from the Dolphins.
Let me see.
Still pissed at you for that one, Chris Greer. Chris Greer's watching, so
he won't. He won't be. Guard Carter. Let's see. I forgot they had Derek Brown.
Oh yeah,
I forgot he existed.
Real.
He's kind of died. Austin Corbett, center.
Okay. There we go.
I forgot about him. They re-signed him. Who else did they sign? Amika Kimura.
Oh, okay.
Signed him. I don't really know much of him. Robert Hunt.
Yep.
My guy. You don't like.
Tua needed him bad.
Jared Kingston, I don't know who that is. Damian Lewis, he's pretty good. I know him.
Hey, I'm sorry. I have to be mad for a second. If your quarterback is Tua fucking Tagovailoa, you do not need to let any...
You didn't even say his name right. You got to say it with a concussion accent.
Shut up. If that is your quarterback, you fucking have to retain offensive tackles. You have to.
Yeah, and now
Fuck
I
you.
think that the Panthers signed really good with the offensive line. So
No, they did.
because their offseason wasn't bad. I forget who they signed. Let me look it up real quick. Yeah, Austin Corbett and Tommy Tremble.
Yep. Tommy fucking Tremble. Where did they take him?
Huh?
What pick did they take him with? Or, like, where was he at?
I don't remember when it
Yeah, I
was,
don't
but yeah,
even
they
know.
fucking missed on him.
Yeah, a huge miss. Well, because they turned around the next year and took Jachavion Sanders out of Texas.
Yeah, like a fucking moron.
Dude had
But
a
yeah,
nasty
so
injury
I
against
think
the
I
Chiefs.
think they go best available. I think they go get a weapon. They need one.
I get it.
I do see the point with Jalen Walker. I literally have it written down Jalen Walker or Calvin Banks Jr. But
For
then
sure.
I thought, I'm like, wait a minute. What do they not have? They don't have the electricity for that offense. What do you want Bryce trying to throw to? Fucking plumbers? Like, dude, go get him something. Fuck.
Dudes that are 30.
But yeah, that's what I have. What do you have?
Adam
The Saints.
So this is my hot take. I know that you have Jackson Dart.
Yeah, he's a New Orleans boy. You already know it.
I get
Ole
it.
Miss, Mississippi, right next to New Orleans. Well, no, New Orleans is in Louisiana. Isn't
I think Shador goes here. I know. Walk out if you have to.
You said he's not going to make a top 10.
Well, then I fucked up what I said earlier.
Oh, you said top 5.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I was like, if I said that, that's my B. Oh, shit.
Wait to tell you that the Cleveland's
We're about to fucking find out.
Let's go.
Oh, God. No.
Jackson Dart. New Orleans is your squad. Oh, here we go.
Oh, shit. This one's going to be interesting.
I'm telling you, it's Shador. Welcome to Cleveland. Pick. Wow, it's faster.
Yeah. Bro, shut up. I had Mason Graham going 5th overall to the Jags, but that pick got traded.
Damn.
Let's
what
go.
What the fuck are they doing?
Let's go.
No.
They're trying to get somebody on that line with Myles Garrett. I'm telling you, they're leaning into defense. They have to.
I hate this pick. I hate this pick.
It's not a great pick.
Because take Abdul.
Yeah.
Well, in my opinion, what was the point? What I said when they traded down was that they got more draft capital for next year and this
but
year
in this pick,
to
they
get
did
Shador.
not, bro.
But what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I take back what I just said a minute ago. The Browns are fucking stupid.
And we knew this.
Like, what are we doing? Like,
Yeah,
I get it. He's a good player, but like, you have the second pick. If you're taking a defensive lineman, you take Abdul.
Yeah.
Like, it makes no sense to take Mason Graham.
I
don't even have him in my top 10 pick. I didn't even think about him, to be honest with you, so that's on me.
No, I get it.
But, like, at the same time,
well, Michigan wasn't much to think about this year, bro.
Yeah, that's true. Don't worry, we get one of them. One of them's in this first round.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. But I disagree with this.
Yeah, no,
I don't like it.
I don't like it either.
I understand you're trying to build the defensive line with Myles Garrett, but you go and get Abdul. You pair them up side to side. You got 2 men going in.
Yeah.
Dude, like, what are we doing?
No, I don't like this either. I don't think this is a good pick for the Browns. I really don't. I think that the Browns have so many other needs.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Mason Graham is
Fantastic.
a hell of a player.
He's incredible.
These
highlights are
but it doesn't,
wild.
I don't understand then why Cleveland would come down from 2 if they're going to draft a defensive line.
To me, there's no point.
And I'm nothing against Mason Graham, but everyone knew that Abdul Carter is the best player in the draft. And he's a
1,000%.
defensive lineman. If you're drafting defensive line, then you take him.
My only thought here is, again, what I said earlier about injury concerns, but I, again, don't think it's enough for
you to go down.
Warrant this.
Yes,
you know?
I don't understand
especially
what
with
they're doing.
that trade being considered. I mean, I don't know.
There's a lot that could have been done with that I didn't understand.
Yeah. Well, and I think that they could have taken so many other people with this pick, and that's why I'm pissed off, I think. Because there were so many more other so many options.
Yes. And it doesn't make sense. You could have I would have like
But again, I think
Shamar Stewart. Texas A&M. I like him a lot. I
don't
think he's better than Mason Graham.
No, and I don't think he's high enough to draft at 5.
Line, but like,
I mean,
I don't understand this pick. Like, he's, again, coming back to it, he is a hell of a player. It just, absolutely. I don't understand the trade going down and taking a defensive lineman if you were, like.
No, I don't get it all. Side note, though, for my other hat wearers, these draft caps are sick as fuck. I'm about to go get.
Which one?
All of the ones, the draftee caps are so sick. No, but yeah, I don't like this pick at all. I really don't. And I think it makes no sense to me to trade.
And they're fucking happy. Like, Browns fans, you're fucking stupid. Well, okay, cool.
Yeah, well,
whatever. Maybe let me look at the trade.
Let's go Browns, bro. You got. Yeah, what I mean, go back to.
They have picked 36 in the second round, and
I mean, sure, but that's
pick 33.
Okay. Do you take like some? Do you hope
You get
some
the first
playmakers
pick. You get
fall?
the first pick, and you get the third pick in the second round.
Do you take Jalen Milroe?
I'm fucking pissed. I'm not even talk about it. Let's move next.
Let's cancel the whole pod.
I was so hyped for Cleveland right now. I thought they were going to do it. I thought they were going to take the chance at Shedeur. I do not like Shedeur really that much. I really like Jackson Dart, but I think there's one place for Jackson Dart to be, and that's in New Orleans. But maybe you might be fucking right. Shedeur might be going to be New Orleans. He might be in a big city money.
I think Shedeur is going to go to New Orleans because I'm thinking about a franchise that would be acceptable to Deion.
Let's see who's up. So we got Raiders, got Geno, not going. Jets, just got Fields, not going.
Jets.
Panthers, Bryce Young, they're not giving up on him yet.
Right.
Saints,
I think it's
Shedeur or Jackson Dart. Bears, Chicago, no.
Don't need one.
Niners, no. Cowboys, no. Dolphins, no. Colts, maybe. Falcons, no. Cardinals, no. Bengals, no. Seattle, no. Bucks, no. Broncos, no. Steelers, yes. Chargers, no. Packers, no. Vikings, no. Texans, no. Rams, Ravens,
Maybe.
No. Lions, no. Commanders, no. Bills, no. Chiefs, no. Eagles, no.
I just reminded myself of my Rams. Oh, what's this? Hell yeah! I got that shit right.
What the fuck?
Look at him. Let's go. He's a Raider, baby.
You fucking called it.
I knew that shit, dog.
What a call.
I knew that shit, bro.
Dallas, what are you doing?
Being